Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and we should be starting about 15 minutes till our ball game. Stand by, please. Hey, Ron, how are you, sir? We're just getting ready for the ball game. I'll start a little bit early. Hope all is well. Greetings, everybody. It's either way, Ron. Either way. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman for the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. California Angels at the Detroit Tigers. Third of a three-game series. Tigers took the first two. This is August 13 of our 1969 replay. Okay, everybody, let's go through our lineups. For the Angels, the starting pitcher is Jim McGlothlin. He's won 6 games thus far. Denny McLain going for Detroit. He's won 13, had an incredible April, and even parts of May, and then has tailed off. I was afraid he was going to win 40 games at the pace he was going, and he has cooled off. For the California Angels, leading off will be Sandy Alomar at second base. Bill Voss will bat second. He's in right field. Jay Johnstone batting third and center. Jim Fregosi is the shortstop batting fourth. Batting fifth, Jim Spencer at first base. Roger Repose batting sixth in left field. Batting seventh is Aurelio Rodriguez playing third base. The catcher is Buck Rogers. Now, he does not have a card. I am using the nameless player with a 210 average. He hit 196 with poor power. He had no home runs. So I think that'll work. We'll make him a 1 to 10 running. And he's a switch hitter. He'll be an E stealing. He'll be a 3-0 behind the plate. For the Detroit Tigers, and then batting ninth and pitching, Jim McGlothlin, who sadly died at a young age during his career of cancer. For the Detroit Tigers, leading off is Tom Tresh. He's been in the second position. He's been put at leadoff at shortstop. Jim Northrup batting second in center field. Al Kaline batting third. He is in right. Norm Cash, the cleanup hitter at first base. Batting fifth in left is Willie Horton. Tommy Matic batting sixth at second base. Bill Freehan, the catcher, batting seventh. Ike Brown playing third base, batting eighth, and Denny McLain, the pitcher, batting ninth. So there are our lineups. Angels come into this in third place. They are 4 games under 500, 23 and a half behind the Minnesota Twins in the West. Tigers are in second place. They are 12 games over 500, 16 games behind the Baltimore Orioles in the American League East. They are a shadow of their World Championship team in 1968. And Kathy Harden has arrived. It's great to see you, Kathy. Always great to see you. We're getting ready for this ball game. Storm and Norman is hitting cleanup. I assume you're for the Detroit Tigers, but I'm not going to bet on it. It's going to be McGlothlin for the Angels, McLain for the Tigers. Folks, we have a 1911 game tomorrow morning. That's, you go look at our landing page and you'll see it. It's a National League game. It's the St. Louis Cardinals with Golden pitching at the Chicago Cubs. Tony pitching. That's Toney. We'll go through that. We'll go through the players and all sorts of things we need. That is a 7:30 a.m. game. Love to see you all there. I've got coffee. I'm also ready come 4 o'clock for the other stuff. Kathy Harden is for the Tigers. In 3 minutes, we expect the tweet to be up and the Tigers to take the field. Maybe we'll hear from Tony from Subway or McDonald's, whatever it is. We'll look forward to that. I had a bit of a tough morning due to a personal issue, and then I was very unnerved by the fight that broke out. I shouldn't even call it a fight. It was an assault in our last game, our last Strat-O-Matic game. You can go look at it. I posted a tweet on the community board about it. The bottom line is Greg Goosen will be fined. Now I'm hearing it. He will be fined for his assault of pitcher Steve Hargan after Hargan hit him unintentionally, it seems, with a pitch. And he landed a blow in Hargan and bloodied his nose. The blood was all over his jersey. It was just a very disturbing scene to see that. And I wrote extensively about it. And you can go read the community board about that. And I was very unnerved. Oh, Christ. We've got about a minute left until the Tigers are scheduled to take the field. And this ball game is set to be played. This is a 3 p.m. start, 3 p.m. Eastern. Tony is here. He's at McDonald's. A cheeseburger and a Diet Coke. And you just have one cheeseburger? That's your whole lunch? Okay. If that works for you, sir. If that works for you. It works for me. There's the tweet. It's up and it's good. And the Tigers take the field. There's Denny McLain on the mound now, taking his warm-ups. And the Angels will come up here in the top of the first. It's Sandy Alomar to lead it off. He's a switch hitter, batting left against McLain. Here's McLain now, into his windup, and the pitch to Alomar. That's 5-10, left-handed, grounds it to third for Matic. I'm sorry, Ike Brown is playing third today. He's a 4. That's going to be 13-4, and he throws him out. Nice play by Ike Brown, playing third today. So there's one away. Here comes Bill Voss. Voss, a left-handed hitter. McLain going for win number 14 today. Thank you for the retweet, Kathy Harden. Here's McLain now into his windup, and the pitch to Voss. That's 5'8", left-handed, grounds it to second base for Matic. He's a 3, and he throws him out, 2 away. 2 ground balls on the X chart, and 2 outs. And here comes Jay Johnstone. Jay Johnstone, the prankster, has been unusually subdued lately. He's a left-handed hitter. McLain is ready. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. 111 right-handed. There's a base hit to left for Johnstone. A 2-out single. Johnstone on first for Jim Fregosi now. And McLain will work from the stretch. McLain, the pitch to Fregosi. That's 411 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Tresh. Throws to Cash, and the side is retired. No runs for California. 1 hit, the single by Johnstone. He was left on base. We've gone a half an inning. It's California nothing. And the Detroit Tigers coming to bat. Here's Jim McGlothlin. 6 wins on the season. He had 8 in real world, so he's right around on pace. He was 8-16. Tough record with a decent ERA of 3.18. Poor guy died of cancer, I think, while he was still active. But you could check on that. And leading it off here for the Tigers in their home half of the first inning is Tom Tresh, switch hitter. Enberg was awesome. That's where I got the oh my. Oh my. He was great. I loved Enberg. Here's Tresh now, facing McGlothlin into his windup, and the pitch to Tresh. That's going to be 312 right-handed. Lines it to second, caught by Alomar. 1 down. And here comes Jim Northrup. Northrup, left-handed hitter. I always liked Northrup, Stanley. I just loved all the regulars, you know, Kaline, Cash, Horton, Freehand. I just loved, and Dick McAuliffe's been out. He had surgery on his wrist earlier in the season. I think he'll miss the rest of the season. I love Dick McAuliffe. It was a great team. It was a reliable team. Okay, McGlothlin into his windup, and here's the pitch to Northrup, a left-handed hitter. That's going to be 6'8", left-handed. Base hit up the middle for Northrup here in the bottom of the first. And now, if there's got to be a Mr. Tiger, it should be Al Kaline. Right-handed hitter with Northrup on first and 1 down here. Just underway at Tiger Stadium. Here's McGlothlin from the stretch, and the pitch to Kaline. That's 6'10", right-handed. Fly ball center for Johnstone, and Johnstone makes the catch. It's 2 away. And here's Stormin' Norman, left-handed hitter. It's Northrup on first, 2 down, bottom of the first. Okay, McGlothlin. The pitch to Cash. That's 4-7 left-handed. Struck him out. Cash goes down swinging. First strikeout for McGlothlin. No runs, one hit, and one left. Just like the Angels, after one, it's a scoreless ball game. Okay, back to the game. It's top of the second. And McLain will face Jim Spencer to start things off. Here's McLain now. The wind-up pitch to Spencer. That's 3-7 right-handed. Grounds it to first. Norman storms it and takes it to the bag for the first out. Now Roger repose. Didn't have a great year, didn't play much. 164 average, 219 at bats. Roger repose in the ball game. He's a left-handed hitter to face the right-hander, Denny McLain. It's one out, nobody on. Now McLain. The pitch to repose. 4-7 left-handed, struck him out. That's 2 down, and the first strikeout for McLain. And that brings up Aurelio Rodriguez. McLain winds and the pitch. That's 1-7 right-handed, base hit up the middle for Rodriguez. Second single for California. Oh, there's Rogers. I had him. It's right here. We're using a nameless player for Buck Rogers. He only had about 40-something at bats, as I recall. He hit 196. We've selected the 210 average. With poor power, he had no home runs. He's catching. He's a switch hitter. We've made him a 3-0 in the field and a 1-12. I can hardly read that. An E-stealer and a 1-12 running. Buck Rogers. Okay, here's McLain with 2 outs and Rodriguez on first. The pitch. That's 2-8. Against the right-hander, and whoa, that's a base hit for Buck Rogers. Off the nameless player. It's first and second with 2 down. Here's a nameless player, meaning the pitcher's hitting card. McGlothlin is a 1 WR. A 1 WR at the plate. It's first and second, 2 down. Here's McLain. And the pitch to McGlothlin. That's 3-3. He pops it up to shortstop for Tom Tresh, who makes the catch, and the side is out. There were no runs again. This time 2 hits, 2 singles back-to-back, and both left on. After 1.5, it's a scoreless ball game here. And we move now to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Willie Horton leading it off, facing McGlothlin. No score here, middle of the second. Here's McGlothlin. He is wind up, and the pitch to Horton. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounded to first. Scooped by Spencer at 2. 6-2, and he takes it to the bag for the first out of the second inning. Now Tommy Matic is the batter. The pitch from Matic. From McGlothlin, I'm so sorry. 210 right-handed. There's a base hit to left. Thrown in by Roger Repose. Matic is on first with one out, and Bill Freehan is the batter. Okay, McGlothlin will work from the stretch now to face Freehan. And the pitch to Freehan. That's 3-4 right-handed. Fly ball to right, and Bill Voss makes the catch. It's 2 away. Matic holds. Moving quite rapidly here in the early going. In this, the final game of the 3-game series. Angels trying to avoid a sweep by Detroit. Ike Brown, the batter. Matic on first, 2 down. Here's the pitch from McGlothlin. That's 6-2 right-handed. Fly ball to center. And Johnstone holds it down. He throws it in. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit again. Base hit by Matic. He was left on base. We've gone 2 innings here. It's a scoreless ball game. All right, we're here in the top of the third, and Sandy Alomar to lead it off. Top of the order. He grounded to third in the first. McLain gets the sign from Freehan into his windup, and here's the pitch to Alomar. Switch hitter batting left, 4-9. That's going to be a grounder to shortstop Tresh. He's a 3. 13-3, and he boots it. Tresh boots it. There'll be an error. Oh, okay, Mr. Obscure. Thank you very much, I guess. There's an error by Tresh, 4-9. First error of the ball game. I vary my style, sir. I'm not sure I'm always like George Kell, but Alomar is on first. I'll have to listen to him sometime. He's an A, 1-15. He'll be 1-13 with Freehan, and Bill Voss is the batter. George Kell. Let me go do a quick search to see if we can find some of his announcing. On YouTube, you usually can. Oh, there he is. There he is. This one's it's in my history now. So I'll go check that out. Thank you. Alomar is on first being held. He's a 1-15, 13, 1-11, and Bill Voss the batter. Here's McLain now from the stretch, and the pitch to Voss. That's 6-3 right, left-handed, and it's a base hit to center. Alomar goes to second on that. He's a 1-17, 1-16. They'll let him go to third and keep Voss at first. It's first and third, nobody out for the Angels, threatening here with Jay Johnstone, the prankster. Again, I think that little talk that Rigney had with Johnstone went a long way. He's been very, very subdued for weeks now. The infield will be back by Detroit, looking for the double play. Okay, McLain from the stretch, and the pitch to Johnstone. That's 6-3, left-handed. It's a base hit by Johnstone. Alomar scores, that's unearned. 1-0 California. Voss goes to second. 1-14. He'll hold with a 1-13. McLain in trouble here in the third. First and second, and still nobody out. 1 run in, it was unearned. And Jim Fregosi is the batter. Okay, McLain now. The pitch to Fregosi. That's 6-7, right-handed, and it's a base hit by Fregosi, and that's going to load him up. 3 straight singles after Alomar reached on the error by Tresh. Bases loaded, infield back again, looking for the double play. They'll concede a second run. Jim Spencer is the batter, a left-handed hitter. Rigney has, I think it was Rigney, he's loaded this lineup with, or added to make sure he has left-handers against McLain. McLain in trouble. Here's the pitch to Spencer. That's 3-5 against the right-hander. Struck him out, and that was a big one. Second for McLain, and now McLain has a chance here to get out of this with just 1 inning. 1 run, I'm sorry. Bases are loaded with Angels. 1 down. Infield back. Here's the pitch to Repose. That's 4-3 left-hander. Fly ball right. K-line is a 2. 11-2. And, it drops in for a base hit. 2 runs will score. Voss comes home. Johnstone comes home. Fregosi goes to third. It's 3-0 Angels. Boy, oh boy. And Aurelio Rodriguez, first on third, 1 out. Again, the infield is back. It's a tough inning here. 3 runs in, 3-0 Angels over Detroit. Again, Detroit won the first 2. They're trying to avoid being swept here. Okay, Rodriguez singled in the second. He's at the plate now. Here's McLain. That's 1-9. And he grounds it back to McLain, to second, to first. It's a double play. And the side is retired. There were 3 runs, though. 1 of them was unearned. On 4 singles. The error by Tresh, which started it all. And in the middle of the third, it's California 3, Detroit 0. But that was a pretty double play, turned by Denny McLain, threw it to second. And then Matic over to Cash for the double play. We moved now to the bottom of the third. And McLain will lead it off, Kathy. And McLain is a 2 WR. Okay, here's McGlothlin into his windup and the pitch to McLain. That's 2-6. He struck him out. That's the second for McGlothlin today. Now Tom Tresh is the batter. Switch hitter, batting left against McGlothlin. Here's McGlothlin into his windup and the pitch to Tresh. It's 5-7 left-hander, grounds to second for Alomar. He's a 3. 19-3, that's going to be a re-roll. That's 12-3, and he throws him out, 2 away. And Jim Northrup is the batter. He singled in the first. Northrup, a left-handed hitter. McLain gets the sign from Buck Rogers. He's ready, and the pitch to Northrup. That's 4-4 left-handed. Fly ball center. John Stone is a 3 out in center field. 17-3, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for McGlothlin. Looking tough there. We've gone 3, it's 3-0 Detroit, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the continuation of this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Well, one good thing is the stock market is up. If any of you are invested, the stock market's been up. Well, it's the top of the fourth, and McGlothlin takes the mound. It's 3-0. California on a 3-run inning. Started with an error. Alomar reached on the error. The error by Tresh. Now is as good a time as ever to refresh my coffee. In about a half an hour, we'll move on. Okay, McLaughlin. I'm so sorry. Denny McLain on the mound. I am so sorry. Leading it off is Buck Rogers. Again, we're using the nameless player card. No, he's not in the roster. And wasn't traded to someone else. He hit 196 real world. This is a 210 card. He had no home runs. So I think that'll work for us. He's singled in the second off his own card. Go figure. Okay, McLain is ready. Here's the pitch to Rogers. That's 2-5. Right-hander, fly ball to right. Under it is K-Line, of course. He makes the catch. It's 1 away. And now Jim McGlothlin, the pitcher, popped to short. Here's McLain. The pitch to McGlothlin. Whoa, 111. And he struck him out. That's the third strikeout for Denny McLain. 2 outs, nobody on. Now Alomar. 0 for 2, reached on the error and scored. Sandy Alomar steps out of the box for a moment. He's back in now. Facing McLain. Here's the windup and the pitch from McLain. 6'4". Switch hitter batting left, and he struck him out. Whoa. And that's the fourth for McLain. And a 1-2-3 inning. Maybe he has settled down after that unfortunate third inning. Middle of the fourth, it's still 3-0 California. And here's McGlothlin to face the Tigers. No runs allowed by McGlothlin in the first 3 innings. Here's Al K-Line now. McGlothlin into his windup and the pitch to K-Line. That's 4-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh my. 1 away. And here's Stormin' Norman making his way to the batter's box. Stormin struck out in the first. Here's McGlothlin. The pitch to Cash. 6-6 left-handed, fly ball left. And Roger Repose gets under that for the second out. McGlothlin very tough thus far. Here's Willie Horton. Horton grounded to first. McGlothlin winds and deals 3-7, and he flies it to center field. And Johnstone makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for McGlothlin. We've gone 4 here in Detroit. It's a 3-0 ball game. Top of the 5th here. Bill Voss, the batter. Voss 1 for 2, singled and scored in that 3-run third. Left-handed hitter. McLain tired the side in order in the 4th. And here he is into his windup. Pitch to Voss. That's 3-9 right-handed. Grounder to short. Tresh has it. Over to Cash, 1 away. Now Jay Johnstone. Johnstone 2 for 2. 2 singles. Scored with his second. Here's McLain. And the pitch, 1-8. And they struck him out. That's for the 5th for McLain. McLain settling down here. Fregosi is the batter. Fregosi 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. That's off the board. It counts, of course, 3-8, and he walked him. So Fregosi draws a walk from McLain. He's on first, 2 outs. And Jim Spencer is the batter. Spencer, left-handed hitter. He's 0 for 2. It's Fregosi on first, 2 down. Here's the pitch from McLain. That's 4-6, left-handed. Fly ball to right, and K-Line is under it. It's a can of corn for K-Line, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, the walk to Fregosi. He was left on base. We're in the middle of the 5th already. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Here come the Tigers now. Matic, Freehan, and Ike Brown are due up. Bottom of the 5th. McGlothlin, no runs, 2 hits thus far. Here's McGlothlin, the pitch to Matic. 4-11 left-handed, hit deep by Matic. Oh, it's a base hit. He's got W power. I'm so sorry to have jumped on that again. So it's Matic on first to lead it off. It was a 4-11 and home run clean, but he has against the right-hander a W power. So Matic on first. Here's Freehan. Ike Brown comes out on deck. McLain doing his part thus far after he allowed the 3 runs, one of them unearned. Yes, he has settled down. Here's McGlothlin from the stretch. The pitch to Freehan. That's 1-8. And it's a base hit to right. Matic goes to second. Voss a -2. He will hold Matic. So it's first and second. Nobody out for Ike Brown. Oh! I'm all right. Okay, McGlothlin from the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Brown. That's 411 right-hander. Base hit to right. Matic will hold at third. Make him a 1-12. He'll hold, and McLain comes up. He'll hit. It's early. The infield is back for a double play. They'll concede 1 run. Here's McGlothlin. He'd like to get a strikeout here. The pitch to McLain. That's 3-6, and he does. He grounds it to short. And Fregosi turns the double play, but a run does come in. Matic scores on that. No run batted in. And it's a 3-1 ball game. The Tigers will take it, along with 2 outs. And Freehan on second base. McLain grounded it to short, and Fregosi turned it for the double play. Matic came home on that. So it's 3-1 now. Here's Tresh in a clutch situation. He can redeem himself for the error. Switch hitter, batting left against McGlothlin. Freehan in scoring position. Here's the pitch now to Tresh. That's 6-11, and that is a base hit up the middle. A base hit by Tresh. Freehan rounding third. Let's look at that. 6-11, make sure we get that right. That was to center. He's a left-handed hitter. Tresh rounding. Freehan rounding. He's not the speediest. He's a 1-12, not bad. 2 outs, 1-14. -1, 1-13. He's coming home with 2 outs. Here's the throw from Johnstone, and he is safe. Johnstone did not have enough on that. Tresh goes to second, and he gets a run batted in. It's a 3-2 ball game. Big rally here for the Tigers. Tresh with the base hit on 2 outs. Bringing home Freehan, who was on his horse. Now Tresh in scoring position with 2 down. And Northrop in a clutch situation. Here's McGlothlin trying to get out of this. The pitch to Northrop. That's 5-7 left-handed. Chops it to second. For Alomar, he's a 3. 17-3, and it's going to be a re-roll. 2-3, it goes through for a base hit. And home comes Tresh with the tying run. That went through. A 2-3 on Alomar, could not get that. And the Tigers have come up with 3 runs of their own here in the bottom of the 5th. Big inning here for the Tigers, Kathy Harden. And Northrop on first with 2 outs. Al Kaline is the batter. McLaughlin's endurance is next inning. Here's McGlothlin now. The pitch to Kaline. That's 2-6 right-handed. Walked him. That's a tough inning for McGlothlin here. First and second 2 down for Cash. Seeing if they could get out of this, McGlothlin. And the pitch to Cash, 1-6. And it's a base hit up the middle. Oh my, that's going to be it for McGlothlin. This could score Northrop. Let's look at that again. 1-6, base hit to center. Johnstone a -1. Northrop coming home with the go-ahead run, 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17, -1, 1-16. Here's the throw from Johnstone, and he's safe. Tigers lead it 4-3. Cash goes to second, and that's it for McGlothlin. 4 runs here in the 5th for the Tigers. McGlothlin gets knocked out of the box. He pitched 4 2/3 innings and got creamed here with no extra base hits, but four big runs. He allowed in total 1-2. 8 hits. He walked 1, struck out 3, and thus far has allowed 4 runs. Hoyt Wilhelm pitched in this game in Real World. And we'll save him for later. We're going to bring Ken Tatum in, the right-hander, to start it. Ken Tatum he is a right-hander. He'll take his warm-ups, Ken Tatum. Big inning here for the Tigers. Okay, Tatum ready. And he's going to have Willie Horton here to lead it off. Horton is 0 for 2. It's first and second. 4 runs in. Here's the pitch from Tatum. That's 2-8, and he walked him. How do you like that? The Tigers have batted around. Bases are loaded now with Tigers again. I don't know if that's again, but Matic is the batter. Tatum trying to get the Tigers out of this. Don't forget that McGlothlin is responsible for 2 of the runners on base. Here's Tatum now, and the pitch to Matic. That's 3-7 right-handed, struck him out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs for the Tigers, look at that. And after 5, it's a 4-3 ball game. How do you like that? All 4 runs charged to McLaughlin. He's the loser. McLain the winner now. And here comes Denny, who's been tough. He's retired. Well, he has been tough ever since he allowed those 3 runs, one of them unearned in the 3rd. And here comes Roger Repose to lead it off, top of the 6th. Okay, here's Repose 1 for 2 today. McLain on the mound. What is this? Oh my God. Can't believe this person retweeted me. Cheryl Atkinson, sort of a far-right person in disguise, or she tries to be. She caught wind of this. She's a very, very strange person. Okay, here's Repose to lead it off. It's Repose, Rodriguez, and Buck Rogers. We'll see if Tatum is replaced. Here's the pitch to Repose. They're only down by a run, 2-7. It's a grounder to first, taken by Cash, and Norman storms it to first for the first out. Now Rodriguez, killed by a drunk driver. I believe he was a pedestrian. Okay, here's Rodriguez. The pitch from McLain. That's 6-8 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, McLain is tough here. McLain trying to hold that 1-run lead. And now Buck Rogers with a nameless player, 1 for 2. McLain winds and the pitch. That's going to be 1-7. He struck him out. And all for the better. We'll get Tatum in there for another inning. And Hoyt Wilhelm is warming as he pitched in Real World. But Tatum comes out for his second, most likely his final inning. His first complete inning. He pitched 1/3 of the 5th. And Freehand comes up. The Tigers lead it 4-3. Okay, here's Tatum. Tatum very tough. Here's the windup and the pitch to Freehand. That's 5-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Tatum with his second strikeout. Now Ike Brown. Tigers lead by 1 here, bottom of the 6th. Tatum winds and deals. 6-5, fly ball to left, and it's Roger Repose under it for the second out. And here comes Denny McLain. He gets a hand from the crowd. McLain 0 for 2. Tatum. And the pitch to McLain. And that's a 4-9 right-hander. Struck him out. So he retires the side in order. He gets his second and third strikeouts. We've gone 6 full innings. It's 4-3 Tigers with Wilhelm warming. And there will be a hitter for Ken Tatum. So it will be Wilhelm coming in next inning. Hoyt, Wilhelm, the veteran knuckler. Whoops. I'm so sorry. The veteran knuckler. You know what happens? One person retweets a tweet of yours. This was from, 3 days ago. And then other people catch wind of it. Wilhelm, a right-hander. He's warming in the bullpen. And then others retweet it. Tatum pitched 1 1/3 innings. He allowed no hits, a walk 1, struck out 3, no runs allowed. He did his job. Wilhelm is warming. Let's see who's coming in to hit here. Top of the 7th. I'm going to tell you this right now, that Bubba Morton hit in Real World. So I think what we'll do is we'll have him as a pinch hitter. He pinch hit in Real World in this ball game. Why not? So Bubba will be the pinch hitter. He steps into the batter's box to face McLain here to lead off the top of the 7th in a 4-3 ball game. Here's McLain. The pitch to Bubba Morton. That's 6'10 right-handed. Fly ball center. Northrop getting under that. Can he get to it? 13-3. Yes, he does. Northrop ran a ways and was able to get it. So it's 1 out, nobody on. Back to the top of the order, Sandy Alomar. I think this is a good chance for me to take one more swipe of my coffee before I move on. 1 out, no one on, top of the 7th. Angels batting, they trail by 1. Angels scored 3 in the 3rd to take a 3-0 lead, but the Tigers scored 4 in the 5th. And now they lead by 1. Okay. Here we are, top of the 7th, 1 out, nobody on. Alomar at the plate, he's 0 for 3, reached on an error and scored. Here's the pitch from McLain. That's 3-5, and it's a base hit by Alomar, his first of the ball game. Alomar is on. He's a 1-15, 1-13, 1-11 being held. And Bill Voss comes up to the plate. McLain will work from the stretch. First hit he's allowed since that 3-run 3rd inning. Here's McLain now from the stretch. The pitch to Voss. That's 2-11. And it's a base hit to left by Voss. Alomar goes to second. And he'll hold. Horton is a -2. Some good arms there. 1-15. He'll hold. No need to move that. We might miss a fly ball sacrifice, but Jay Johnstone comes to the plate. It's first and second, one out. That's a tough call. Angels playing it conservatively. It's Voss on first, Alomar on second, one down, McLain. His endurance inning is the ninth. Wilhelm warming for the Angels. Here's Johnstone 2 for 3. McLain from the stretch and the pitch. The prankster 4-8 flies it to left. There it goes. It would have been a sacrifice fly, but Alomar did not stretch it. It's simply the second out of the inning. And now Jim Fregosi, the batter. The truth be told, that probably wouldn't have been a roll had Alomar stretched. So 2 outs, clutch situation here for Fregosi. Angels need something bad. McLain gets the sign from Freehand from the stretch, and the pitch to Fregosi. That's 6-5 right-handed, hit deep by Fregosi. It's gone. It's a 3-run home run, and the Angels take a 2-run lead. Oh my, oh my. Oh, Kathy Harden, I am so sorry. Fregosi has hit a 3-run home run, and that's going to make it a 6-4 ball game. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Fregosi with the home run, and a big one. Lord. Fregosi with a long shot. And for Jim, that's number 9 on the season. He had 12 in real world. We'll enter that. Number 9. For Jim Fregosi. And it was a big one off McLain. Let's look at that again. 6-5 right-hander, end home run, 1-5. He's got the power. It was a 2. So 3 runs in, it's 6-4. Now the Tigers trail by 2. They're going to keep him in. And Jim Spencer is the batter. Here's McLain. The pitch to Spencer. That's 6-8 left-handed, struck him out. The 8th for McLain. But 3 runs, another 3-run inning for the Angels. And it's the 7th inning stretch. I'm going to stretch my molecules, Kathy. It's California 6, Detroit 4, and quite an interesting ball game. That puts Tatum as the winner of record now. And Hoyt Wilhelm will come out. And if he completes it, he'll get the save if they win. Hoyt Wilhelm, he had 10 saves. And Wilhelm is very tough. He's a bit unpredictable. We're going to just wait a few minutes here. And I'm going to clean my chillum, and I'm going to do the other stuff right now. Because, you know why? Because I want to. Yeah, Kathy, yeah. I really fucking want to. What a game. 6-4 California. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It shouldn't be long before we resume. But I want to enjoy this. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. It's that time. Wow, Wilhelm. Oh, I'm gonna clean my chillum, and we'll just take a few minutes off here. Oh, help me. There we go. About as good as you can get it. That's nice. It's something how games just turn around on a dime, people. Savor the rest of this ball game. See if Detroit can come back. Oh. Really, I should just do one hit here, because if I do too much, I get ahead of myself. I'll make it a big one. Biden about to make his speech on the Supreme Court rulings. that tasty. Oh, I needed that. You know that, Kathy? I really needed that. Oh. I needed that. That was tasty. Really, really tasty there. Oh. Thanks, Kathy, for letting me take care of that. That was tasty. Okay. Well, what a ball game we had here. Huh? You know, you take a hit, you get buzzed, you get sort of like recontextualized with a buzz, and you realize you've got a ball game. And it is a 6-4 ball game. Angels scored 3 off McLain in the third, including the unearned run, which was scored by Alomar after the error by Tresh. Then the Tigers took a 1-0 lead with 4 runs, knocking McGlothlin out of the box. It was 4-3, and then the Angels have come back with 3 more runs on a 3-run home run by Jim Fregosi, his 9th of the year. And so the Angels lead it by 2. And that just means that the Tigers are going to have to come back with 4 more runs to take a 2-run lead. And Hoyt Wilhelm, the veteran. Never know exactly where the things are going to land with that, with Hoyt Wilhelm. And let's see what the Tigers have left in the tank. Absolutely. I think they got plenty. It's going to be the top of the order. And it's going to be Buck Rogers. He's a 3-0 assigned by me. He's a nameless player. He had 46 at-bats. Only played for the Angels. Did not appear on the roster. Everybody plays who started. Okay, Tresh, a switch hitter. Wilhelm, the right-hand knuckler. Here's the windup and the pitch to Tresh. That's a 2-12 against the right-hander. Hit him! Oh, and Tresh is very, very professional. He just trots to first. We had an incident this morning, and you can go to the community board, and then you can go watch it if you want. Greg Goosen, who was the first baseman for Seattle, was hit by a pitch thrown by Steve Hargan of Cleveland, and Goosen charged the mound, threw a right, and drew blood. It was all over his shirt. A brawl broke out. Fortunately, it was broken up, and both players were replaced. Goosen was ejected. You can go read about it. It's kind of unbelievable. Well, Tresh is on now, and Northrup comes up. He's the tying run at the plate. Northrup is the tying run. Hoyt Wilhelm, one really got away from him. And I don't think that was intentional, because even Wilhelm doesn't know where his knucklers are going. Now here's Northrup with Tresh on first. Northrup the tying run. He's 2 for 3. Here's Wilhelm now from the stretch, and the pitch to Northrup. Lord, this is wild. This thing came over here. It's good. That's going to be a 5-5. Left-hander struck him out. Oh, Wilhelm on the knuckler. Oh, my. That was a real fake job by Hoyt Wilhelm. 5-5, left-handed. He struck him out. Northrop bewildered, bamboozled by a knuckler. Here's Al Kaline now. Kaline working from the stretch. Wilhelm working from the stretch here. Kaline 0 for 2 with a walk. It's Tresh on first, 1 out. And here's the pitch from Wilhelm. Oh, Lord, where it goes, nobody knows. 6-11 right-handed. Grounds it to short, forcing Tresh. So Kaline is on first with 2 down. And here's Norman Cash. And we wonder, is he storming, Kathy Hart? Is Norman storming today? Okay, Wilhelm just has a quick word with Buck Rogers, the catcher. Yeah. And he's ready now. Wilhelm digs in from the stretch with 2 outs and Kaline on first. Cash at the plate, the tying run. Here's the pitch from Wilhelm. That's 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball left. This is playable by Roger Repose. He gloves it and the side is retired. Well, there were no runs, no hits, the hit by pitch, and 1 left on. We've gone 7. And it is a 6-4 ball game, as much as I regret to say it. Here's Denny McLain. And I think I'm going to pour myself a cold glass of ginger ale for some refreshment. I can't get enough now. It's 4:10 p.m. Eastern. I can't get enough of stimulation. Okay? I do it from the weed. I do it with music. I do it with Strat-O-Matic. I do it with ginger ale, a very refreshing beverage. So if you'll bear with me as McLain takes his warm-ups, getting ready to pitch the top of the 8th, his 8th inning after allowing six runs, 1 of them unearned, including a 3-run home run by Fregosi. It's not exactly a great day for McLain. And McLain, as far as I'm concerned, has been sometimes disappointing. These bastards, I'm telling you. Unbelievable. Guy's got to be out of his mind. Unbelievable. I'm watching it muted, the Biden announcement, and I don't think it doesn't look good. I can see he did something that he does too often. He should never do it. That is, when he's done, if he's decided to take no questions, then don't take a question. He hears one screamed at him or yelled at him, and it doesn't. And this one looks like it might have been bad. Oh, that's good. That's very refreshing. Okay, top of the 8th. Okay, McLain is ready. Very little patience for McLain here in the 8th. Oh, we'll give him a shot. Here's the pitch to Roger Repose at the plate. That's 2-9 right-handed. He struck him out. That's the 9th for McLain. It just goes to show he throws some bad pitches that could be very costly. Here's Rodriguez. Very, very, very costly. Here's Roelio Rodriguez. Yeah, I didn't know that, Mr. Balls. That's my neighbor who's a bit disturbed. I hate to see humans suffering. He's unable to open his door or something, who knows. He's in his 80s, so, Okay, here's McLain. Pitch to Rodriguez here with 1 out. 6-4 right-handed. He lines it to first, caught by the Norman. The Norman sticks it out and makes the out. That's a liner to Norman. 6-4 right-handed. 2 down. And here comes Buck Rogers. Buck is 1 for 3. Single flew to right, struck out. Here's McLain now. That's going to be 3-6. Right-handed, he chops it to second, and the side is out. 1-2-3 from McLain. I just don't want to forget. I'm going to put Buck Rogers here, upside down, so that we will remember to bring him in. Put him back. Unless, if he's needed, we'll just pull him out. Well, here's Hoyt Wilhelm. Hoyt Wilhelm had a very, very entertaining first inning in relief of Jim McGlothlin. Oh. That knuckler did some very, very interesting things. And leading it off is Willie Horton. It's like a challenge here from Wilhelm. Wilhelm is in this to save this if he completes the ball game. Here's Willie Horton. Horton 0 for 2 and a walk. Wilhelm into his windup, and the pitch to Horton now. That's 4-10 right-handed. Chops it to short. Fregosi, he's a 2. 12-2. Oh, he boots it! Oh, Fregosi boots it. Oh, isn't that a shame? You know that meme of the narcissist, whatever his name is, the guy who had a show, Jerry, is it Jerry? What the fuck his show was? Jerry Seinfeld or something? Yeah, isn't that a shame? So Horton gets on, and he... Tommy Matchik will come up. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles, scored a run, struck out. And Wilhelm will work from the stretch. Matchik is the tying run. Very interesting situation. So Fregosi, who hit the 3-run, what would be the game winner, boots it, and Horton is on first. Here's Tommy Matchik. Tigers down by 2, bottom of the 8th. Wilhelm from the stretch now. And the pitch to Matchik. 4-4 left-hander, fly ball to right, a can of corn for Bill Voss. He makes the catch, and Horton will hold at first base. So Horton comes back to first quickly. And Bill Freehand, Bill, you're the man. Bill Freehand, 1 for 3 today, singled, scored a run in that 4-run inning. Horton, short lead off first, 1 down. Wilhelm from the stretch on the pitch to Freehand. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed. He pops him up to third. And Rodriguez makes the catch. And the side is out, 2 outs. And it's all up to Ike Brown here. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll pinch hit for McLain. If Ike Brown is safe, it's a good thing. And then we'll pinch hit for McLain. There is action in the bullpen. Okay, here's Wilhelm now. The pitch to Brown. It's 4-4 right-handed. Fly ball to center field should end the inning. Prankster makes the catch, and the side is out. Another strange inning for Hoyt Wilhelm. No runs, no hits. The error left on. After 8, it's a 6-4 ball game. And we're going to make Denny McLain pitch the 9th. This is his endurance inning. And leading it off will be Hoyt Wilhelm. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? They're keeping him in this to win this. They know they have no chance. Ridney. Doesn't mean he's not going to try to win a game. That's what he's doing right here. Wilhelm, he wants Wilhelm to stay in this ball game. You don't need to disrupt. You don't need to try something different. Wilhelm has pitched 2 innings, no runs. And by the way, he'll face, if you're looking ahead, he'll face a pinch hitter for McLain, Tresh, and Northrop. Okay, here's the pitch to McLain. What am I frickin' doing here? Oh no, Wilhelm is up. I'm sorry. Here's the pitch from McLain. There it is. 3-9, grounds it to third. There's 1 away. Fielded nicely by Ike Brown. And now here's Alomar, 1 for 3, hit by a pitch. He singled and scored in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Alomar. That's 5-10. He's a switch hitter batting left. Grounds it to third. This is for Rodriguez. He's a 2. 14-2, and he throws him out. And that'll be 2 away. 2 ground balls to Ike Brown here in the top of the 9th. Now Bill Voss, 2 for 4. Nice to see Bill. It's a very tense ball game. I'm fucking, if you knew, it's all in my stomach, the anxiety. It's not really related to this game, folks. I feel like taking a Klonopin, man. I think I will. You know that? I'm gonna take one right now. I take them so rarely, like once or twice a month. Like before that, I was never taking it. I was never a fan of this classification of a drug, which is benzodiazepine, but I'm telling you, I am very careful. I rarely take it. There are people who are on Ativan, Xanax, whatever, daily. And look, I understand. I am not. I take it about once or twice a month. It takes about a half hour to settle in. Very tense fucking ball game. That's a good one. There's some smart people out there. Really, when I look at some of the replies. Okay. 2 outs, nobody on Big Bill Voss, and I'll take another one after this half inning. Here's McLain. This will be his last batter. The pitch to Voss. That's 5-7 left-handed. You son of a bastard. McLain lets up a base hit to Voss, his third single of the ball game. You son of a whore. I'm sorry, Kathy. I know you're a good sport. You know what I mean? You know humor. You know what I'm saying? You know, the things with Strat-O-Matic, there was once a murder associated with the Strat-O-Matic tournament face-to-face. You can go to YouTube and Google it, but people do all sorts of strange things. The fact that I called McLain's mother a whore, I am so sorry. So Voss is on first with 2 down. Well, but is it over the line for you? That's what I want to know. If it is, then I'll be able to know what I shouldn't say. I'm glad you're honest with me. Was it over the line? I'll be mortified if you're offended. I mean, you know how you listen to humor, but I need to get over that. Even people I care about, like you, if you end up being disappointed in me, okay, I need to grow up and not take that so badly. Okay, so it's 2 outs, Voss on first. I apologize, everybody, because it was inappropriate. To women. It's disrespectful of women. Here's Johnstone. 2-5, right-handed, grounds it to second. And Matic has it. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, Kathy Harden says I'm fine. Thank God. I mean, I'm, the rest, as far as you guys here, I don't care. But really, but I'm going to watch it. Well, this is it, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Hoyt Wilhelm taking his warm-ups. They have a lousy bench, by the way. A lousy goddamn bench. Cesar Gutierrez. Is that who it's going to be? You know what? I just want to see Mickey Stanley, why he's not playing today. If he plays the next game, or the next game, He will be available. Let's see. Here we go. They don't play on the 14th. They have an off day. Then they go out to Oakland. No, he's still out. Oh, God. He's out. That game. This is his last chance here. No, he's out. He's out. We'll go with Cesar Gutierrez to lead it off. Cesar Gutierrez only had 49 at bats. Okay. Hoyt Wilhelm, the pitcher. Okay. Gutierrez in the batter's box. Here's Wilhelm now. He put on the leadoff batter in both of the innings he's pitched, then retired the side after that, both innings. Here's the windup. Pitch to Gutierrez. That's 6-2 right-handed. Fly ball left. Going back, repose. He's a 2. 8-2. And he makes the catch. That's 1 out. Gutierrez is retired. A fly ball to left. And we're going to go back to the top of the order. Here's Tresh. Now, Tresh got hit by a pitch in the 7th. He made the error in the 3rd, which started that inning. Here's his chance for redemption. Chaim Ganat, a child psychologist, said, always give a child the chance to redeem themselves. And here's the chance for Tresh. A switch hitter batting left against Wilhelm. Here's Wilhelm into his windup and the pitch. Whoa, that went off. That's 1-7. Pops it up to first. And Spencer makes the catch. It's 2 away. And it's all up to Jim Northrup. K-line on deck. Northrup would be the tying run. Northrup with 2 outs, nobody on, 2 for 4 today. Wilhelm trying to retire the side in order and save this ball game for Jim McGlothlin. For Tatum. I'm sorry. For Ken Tatum. I'm so sorry. All right. Wilhelm gets the sign from Rogers. He's set. Here's the windup. Pitch to Northrup. 5-5 left-hander. Struck him out. Oh, on another one. Oh, my. He did this. He did that to Northrup in the 7th, and he got him again going for a knuckler. And the game is over. The final score, California Angels 8, Detroit Tigers 4. And we'll do our wrap-up. The win goes to Tatum. Wilhelm with the save. McLain the loss. Wilhelm pitched 3 almost just glorious innings in relief. No hits. No walks. He hit a batter. One reached on an error. He struck out 2. It was Northrop both times, including the winner. McLain went all the way. And he allowed 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. He walked 1, struck out 9, and he allowed wait a minute, it was 6-4. I'm sorry. What am I fucking doing? What am I fucking doing here? There it is. It was a 6-4 ball game. 3, he allowed 5 earned, 1 unearned. The final line in this ball game: Angels 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Tigers 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and it was a costly one, and it was by Fresh. Okay, but to get Northrop swinging, he was on tonight, Wilhelm, no doubt about it. What I'd also like to say, Fregosi hit his 9th, is that the stars of the game are Wilhelm and Jim Fregosi. I think it's a, you could add more if you want, but if you can only do 2. Fregosi hit the game-winning 3-run home run to win it. And I can't believe it's only 4:35. And I've already taken 2 hits. So I want to thank you all. I'm going to go now while the going is good. Okay? Kathy Horton, thank you so much. You take care. And to everybody else,